every idea comes in your native language first.
AI in writing can be a tool for writers.
Or if you look down on AI, they now call you a speciesist. You're not a racist.
पहले बोलते थे ना, you had this thing of Javed and Salim का जोड़ी. So
AI now give me 100 scripts, 100 films, 100 shorts, 100 this. God help us, then you're over.
And so we've done it on AI, and it's on the Bhagavad Gita.
The way you write scripts, the 3-act structure is all Western.
Are people getting compensated for it? There are so many questions to AI. So today, I think we can probably discuss about all of that. And specifically to businesses, I think as long as we are mindful, it's a fantastic opportunity for us to produce really, really great, immersive and beautiful content, which can be consumed by audiences at large. Thank you.
Sudhir, your take, please.
I'm petrified. It's scary. It's also scary because it's about the amount of water you require to cool down these machines that are buried God knows where, But besides that, I think I've used AI, and I think it's a great assistant. It's a great research tool. In the future, maybe it will help me make a film which at the moment only Sanjay Leela Bhansali is allowed to make. So, I mean, it will just kind of, because there is a managerial aspect to filmmaking.
Yes.
There's a it's like an army operation. So all that AI is fantastic at. It totally demolishes this fake entity in cinema that has been created called first assistant, which do nothing. So there are many people who are seriously out of jobs, and good riddance to them. But so you can reduce your costs a lot. You can reduce the unit because it's gone out of proportion.
Sure.
You can pre-look at a lot of things. So even in terms of the idea of your film, of what you want, because let's say I'm making a film on Gandhi at the moment, which is going to be very expensive if I was doing it conventionally. But now I can, in a sense, look at, and with a DOP, look at the entire film in a kind of a sketch form, in terms of a kind of a storyboard, which is in a sense moving. I can take some actors, create some voices. So you have a kind of a scratch film, in a sense, like the fifth draft of the script can now be a scratch film. Right.
Absolutely.
So then me and the DOP and the sound guy and everybody else can sit together, and then the basics are over, and now you can fly. And our level of discussions can evolve.
Excellent.
So it can be a much more imaginative discussion, and the technicalities are taken care of, So I think that all that is great, But if you allow AI to govern you, if you become lazy, God help you. It will take over. And then if you stop using your mind, you have to control it. You have to know what you want. Because if you tell it, give me something approximately this, all it delivers is crap. And also maybe plagiarism.
Correct.
Right. So you have to be very mindful of other works. Right. But you can tell it, now I'm making a film like this, give me references of films like, what should I see? Right. But, you will do many things if you're mindful.
Correct.
If you're, but it's very scary if you, and I hope, people are not fantasizing sitting inside big companies that I don't need writers. I need that because that's very scary, and you need writers. AI in writing can be a tool for writers and not for MBA graduates.
Thanks. Gitanjali, over to you. You're building tools that can compress weeks, years of work into minutes. So how do you ensure that this acceleration doesn't flatten the originality And how will you ensure, to what Sudhir just mentioned, that we're not going to trap creators inside algorithms and lose the aesthetics? So maybe you can talk about that and what it means to you.
So hi, see, my journey has been from pixels to prompts. So I have seen it all, when we moved from offline to online to digital, you have to use it. It's like, pehle bolte the na, you had this thing of Javed and Salim ka jodi. So this is your new companion. You can write with it. It is your best assistant. So what we have built in GenVR right now, GenVR.ai, is a platform from India where we have integrated more than 350 tools together in a one UI UX platform where you can start your image, video, audio, lip syncing, upscaling, even agentic authorization, everything in just one platform.
It's private.
So it's available to everyone.
It's private.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we have, we are official partners with a lot of model makers and like Higgsfield and ByteDance and Nano Banana and all of them. We've also created agents which facilitate, creative artists to create whatever they want in imagination. But I am with Sudhir ji when they say that you cannot stop using your mind. It's a creative tool. You have to drive the vehicle. You have to drive the tool. And we are empowering artists. We are not removing artists. These are not tools to remove the artist. Like every time a technology leap has happened, people who have adopted the technology have grown. We are also ensuring the same thing. We are actually offering everything in one platform in India so that creators can actually, whatever they're dreaming, what they could not create earlier can create now. I'll give you an example. There's a gentleman, Mr. Khushwant, he's an ex-IAS. He's written a book called Maharaja in Denim. And I just happened to meet him. He sold the rights of that film thrice, to different large production houses in Mumbai. And it could not see the light because the production was extremely expensive, So it was out of budget, and like said that he could not, that film never saw the light. Today, for the last 2 years, he's been working on that film through AI, and it will be released next year. And he's the happiest person. It's completely an AI film. These tools are actually empowering people, and creativity is not, per se with few people or the studio model. It is now democratizing it, personalizing it. You have personalization, localization, and empowering artists. That's what our platform is also doing.
Super. Wonderful. So it's like in the old days when we went for a picnic, we had a basket, we put everything that we wanted in it, and then we went off to the beach. So what you're doing is exactly that for filmmakers. I'll come to Ram. Ram, I can't wait to ask you this question, but I do want your take, as with everyone, on AI. But the question that I really had at the tip of my tongue to ask you is that if tomorrow an AI-generated film wins a national award, who should go on stage to receive it? So maybe you can answer that, but also in the process tell us your take on AI, because you've done this a little piece. I'm calling it little because of its length, not because of its awesomeness. So please.
Yeah. Given that my name is Ram, I think I can speak about the Lakshman Rekha of AI. Now I know why I'm on this panel. We did a short 5-minute film 6 months ago on virtual reality, because I feel virtual reality is suffering from shelving, and now nobody talks about VR. And so we've done it on AI, and it's on the Bhagavad Gita. So from Ram, I want to just speak for 2 minutes about Krishna. The thing that I was thinking is, what if on the Kurukshetra battlefield, if Krishna is tapped on his shoulder and he turns around and there is an AI sentient being over there who says, can I speak to you about consciousness? Because we are getting there soon. And today, I think if you're not using AI, or if you look down on AI, they now call you a speciesist. You're not a racist, you're a speciesist. So we are all currently hopefully not species who are looking at a different species in a way in which it's demeaning. So we're here to actually, the root word of technology comes from a Greek word called techne, and techne means art. And so everything that we have in cinema has liberated us because of technology, whether it was sound or color or cinema verite with fast lenses. And I think currently AI is something that's going to liberate us. So we're here to embrace that. Who would go up to receive the national award? That sentient being at some point, I suppose, would go up. But for the moment, hopefully the filmmaker or whoever gets the national award. But at some point, there is going to be the evolution of that species, and that evolution is going to go up. So
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Coming to Anand. Anand, my lucky number is 18. And Anand has just completed his 18th title. There's also a song called 18 Till I Die, but we won't get there right now. Anand, the question for you is that you've told stories, of course you write books, but I don't think that we should call you a writer, because you've also been powering films and television and stage shows and all formats through your storytelling ability. So in this world of prompts and all the things that you've dabbled with, and your last book talks about AI or uses the AI metaphor, you always write for a certain target market. You don't write for the world. And because you have to take this across the world, how do you see all of this changing? Do you see that stories will be influenced by what markets you go to? There are very few Indian stories in film and television that go outside our diaspora, generally speaking. So would you like to talk a little bit about maybe...
they call it knowledge collapse.
They call it?
That's the term, knowledge collapse.
Okay.
Okay, which is when it's a gradual narrowing of information. Because 60% loves pizza, then what will happen is that you will eventually get, what's my favorite food? Pizza.
Right.
So how are you going to get sattu?
So when she takes tandoori roti everywhere, how is she going to basically make sure that she can distribute tandoori roti despite pizza is the question. Thank you for that.
Using AI.
Using AI.
Yeah.
Trust me, we have distributed a lot of tandoori rotis even before AI. So it's been it's prevalent in this market, and we've done it very, very successfully.
Script aids, script analysis, the way you write scripts, the 3-act structure is all Western. Where is it Indian? There is some kind of intelligence that is like a virus crept into you, and you are anyway using it.
Even the music, even the music beats are becoming more Western.
Then they say this metronome. So you have to be careful. It's you who have to control it. You are the artist. You are the Indian. I mean, God help us if suddenly somebody says now, like, music is dead, because the musician is dead. Because you don't have SD Burmans anymore. You don't encourage SD Burmans anymore. Film music is... But if you kill it in that way, and if they say now AI, now give me 100 scripts, 100 films, 100 shorts, 100 this, God help us, then you're over, Then the colonization is there.
I think that the indoctrination of stories, the way stories should be told, is something that we have to rebel against. It's something that, because it is coming from an Aristotelian structure, it's not coming from the Natya Shastra, it's not coming from the Rasa theory, it's coming from something which we have all been indoctrinated and in a way handcuffed into. And a lot of this is Western ways of telling stories and not really coming from our ways of telling stories. As it is, the very idea of lip sync songs is going. And so all of this is something that we have to embrace and in fact use AI in a way in which, let's see how we can be culturally rooted.
Gitanjali, can we just come to you? You are hearing it from practitioners, right? You are creating tools and tech for practitioners. So how are you seeing that we can do something that can help to preserve what they want to preserve while making sure that, it becomes faster, better, quicker, bolder?
And not Western.
So two very important things.
Write your pitches in Hindi or
absolutely. So I have been with artists for the longest time. I was earlier working as a CEO for Pixion, so I've worked with more than 2,500 artists, and I know that an artist, when he's creating, they think in their native language. Every idea comes in your native language first. which is why when we built Gen VR, the first thing that we built was a multilingual prompting. So you can actually put a prompt in any language on our platform and you will get the same result. You can...
In English, you'll get the result?
You will get a result relevant even if you put in a prompt in Punjabi or anything.
Get a Punjabi output?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You will get a Punjabi output if you want that text, if you want a reference. We, just to answer to your question, we also built a image model called Rupayan, which was completely built on India data sets. So it created the most beautiful, gorgeous image of Shri Ram. It created a culturally relevant Ma Siddhi Datri. Okay, and this was a times where, the other people were giving gods which looked like Greek, So those kind of things, the data sets, the cultural relevance, the emotional relevance, that can be preserved if we build some things or we fine tune certain things according to our cultures, and that can stop westernization. But for that, we also need a lot of support from government. Why there are no image models coming out of India?
Your ideas to stay warm.
I want to say to everyone that GenVR.ai is a platform which is built from India for the global world. And I really want artists and creative people to go and consume it. My co-founders are from IIT Roorkee. It's an Indian product and we're very proud of it. GenVR.ai.
We have nothing to say.
And our voices.
I have a photograph which is also not for sale.
Yeah, exactly.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I would request you all to kindly remain seated. We are straight away moving into the next session, which is a power talk session.
We will take a group photo. Now it's a frame.
And I would request all our panelists to kindly come together in a group photograph.
Let's get a picture. Come. Is my hair and makeup okay? Yeah, ready.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we move to the next session, which is a power talk on scaling local stages, concert economy as India's next creative powerhouse. So we now tune into a session that celebrates the heartbeat of live entertainment, the stage, the spotlight, and the stage of 1,000 voices in unison. From music festivals in the hills to stadium shows in the cities,